What's up, everybody? In today's episode, I'm going to tell you how to get over a breakup and move on with your life to be an even better person than you was prior to the breakup. Stay tuned. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, back in here for another episode of the Mr. Motivated YouTube channel. As always, thank y'all for taking the time to tune into this episode today. And let's just get started. So, like I said in the intro, today I'm going to be telling you a few ways how you can get over a breakup and just become a better you. Alright, so let's understand something. Sometimes in life, we go through a breakup with a person we had a strong connection with, we felt we had a strong connection with, we had strong feelings for. I know that could be tough to go through, that could be a little hard to get over. But here is some ways that you can get better and just move on from the breakup. I wouldn't say mend a broken heart, but just to move on with your life so you don't keep getting caught up and dwelled inside a whole breakup. So just work on being better in life. Some people think like really evil when a breakup occurs. They think about like beating up their ex or try to beat up, if they went to a new person or something, beat up the person that they would or whatever the case may be. Just understand that's not the way to go about things. Trying to beat up them, that's just fool's gold. Listen, it's only going to leave you with a charge or something crazy. Then it kind of just show how hurt you was from the whole fallout that happened. And it also let people know other ways of how they can hurt you. Stop giving people fuel for the fire right there. Just move on with your life. Pick up the pieces and just focus on becoming a better you and how you can have a better future for yourself. You can't make nobody be in your life if they don't want to be in your life. Same thing with yourself. Somebody can't make you be in their life if you don't want to be with them no more. You gotta move on. Focus on you, and focus on how you can get a better, just a better approach, a better outcome out of your life. The best revenge isn't beating somebody up. It's not beating up the boyfriend. It's not beating up the girlfriend. It's not keying the person's car. It's not putting a black eye around their eyes. Listen, it's the best revenge, if you want to call it that, is becoming a success in life. That's the best revenge, in my opinion. It's just moving on and becoming successful. And I ain't saying this just to be on some become successful so you can go back and stun on them and show them that, they missing out, you should have kept me or whatever the case may be. But sometimes that end up happening anyway, whether you want that to happen or not, that just be the case. So understand that. It's kind of like a stock in its early years. A lot of people don't believe in it. They doubt it. It's kind of like Tesla. People doubted it, they laughed at it, they poked fun at it. Next thing you know, Tesla got a bigger market cap, like I tell y'all, a bigger market cap than Ford, Toyota, GM. All those real big brands got a bigger market cap than all of them combined. It's the ones that once laughed at them and said that EV, that electric vehicle stuff ain't gonna work, man. You might as well kick that to the curb. Man, listen, Elon Musk believed in that, and now he got everybody trying to make electric vehicles. So you probably gonna be like that person. You gotta strive to be like that. Maybe you had a breakup with a person who you had a dream and you like, man, I'm trying to put this together, and they didn't see that vision that you saw, and they just gave up on you. Like, man, it ain't never gonna be nothing in life. I'm out. I'm not waiting for you no more. Maybe you was putting some things, sacrificing some time with that spouse or whatever the case may be, as far as the relationship, because you was trying to get them to understand the bigger picture. Like, if I get this goal to pop off, it's going to be beneficial for the both of us. But they ain't see it like that. They just wanted that attention right now. They wanted that love right now. You wasn't there to provide it for them. So y'all had to just go your own separate way. And maybe you really tried hard to make something work, but it didn't work. Sometimes it be like that. And understand that in a situation like that is like two unfit puzzle pieces. You can't force them to fit together. No matter how hard you try, what you try to do, you can flip it, you can spin it around. It's not gonna fit. Sometimes you gotta understand that. You gotta let that stuff go and just be better with your life. And let that fuel you to be better. If that was you out there and you lost a person because of that, let that be fuel for your motivation to go out there and be everything that you wanted to be. Strive hard. Now it's feel like you owe it to yourself, man. This cost me my relationship. I really owe this to myself now. You know? I gotta get it. I'm gonna make this happen. You know, if you're one of those people out there. So just focus on becoming a better you. Success, don't try to put hands on people. Don't try to go on social media slandering people and all that stuff or anything crazy and stupid like that. That's gonna put yourself out there and make yourself look crazy. You know, just don't allow stuff like that to make you get bothered and stuff, all right? So just understand that. And another thing, don't go crying to get back to them. That's another thing that's gonna help you move on. Just again, wipe the dirt off your shoulder. Keep it moving. Don't go crying to get back to them. Don't go looking up at old pictures and all that stuff. I know we go on Facebook at times, or you go on social media and they show your memories. Now they do that even in Google Photos. Have memories from 4 years ago. Once it's over, delete all of them. Okay, just move on. Move on. I know it might be hard, but move on. You can't get caught up in the past, because you get caught up in the past looking at pictures from 2 years ago, a year ago, a month ago, 4 years ago, that keep making you think about your ex and all the sweet times that y'all had. It's only gonna leave you feeling more sad and vulnerable and not wanting to move forward with your life because you're caught up in the past. Move on. I cannot stress that enough. Delete those old pictures. They got old clothes in your house y'all used to live together. Throw them shits out. Just donate them. Go to what's that place called? Goodwill. Go to Goodwill, Salvation Army or somewhere like that. Hell, put them up on Craigslist and say curbside alert. I don't know, but get rid of them. Just Control Alt Delete. You know that them series of keys on the computer. Control Alt Delete. Get that deleted. Get it out of here. Kick it. You know, you gotta kick it like a bad habit. And a lot of y'all like to hold on to bad habits. That's a bad habit, holding on to your past. You can't, looking at them pictures and singing them sad R&B songs is not gonna bring them back. Move on. Another thing why you should move on, because it's gonna hold you back from potentially having another relationship with somebody in your future. You're always gonna be trying to hold a new person in your future to a certain standard, or try to compare them to your ex. Your ex is not there no more. Move the on. You get what I'm saying? Just keep it moving. Don't be going comparing them to, oh, well, my ex used to do this for me. Or, well, we used to do that all the time. Well, they're not that person. And that person gonna get turned off by you and lose attraction to you if they even had attraction for you, because they're gonna look like, well, every time you keep on bringing me up, you bring up your ex with me. It's a red flag right there. Signs that your head is still here today, but your heart is still somewhere in the past. Just move on. Let it go. Stop feeling sorry for yourself as well. You know, that's another way to move on. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop sitting there saying, man, oh, I bought this girl a car. I did this. I helped her with her credit. You know, I used to drop her kids off and all this crazy stuff. And then she found somebody else and she up and left me, man. It was wrong. And this, that, and the third. You got guys out here, and women too, who feel so playing the victim. Like, you can just hear them talking. When they talk, you just hear the violin. The violins is playing. Man, move on. Okay, move on. I get it. You did a lot of good things for them. They screwed you over. I get it. It's just like, not checking the weather on the day and you dressed up looking real good and you ain't know. And then next thing you know, you get caught in the rain. Nobody want to get caught out there like that. It hurts. But what you gonna do? You gonna sit there, stomp your feet outside, cursing the sky out? What are you gonna curse the weatherman out on TV? What are you gonna do? You got to learn from it and move on. Don't paint yourself to be the victim out here, because a lot of people really, all they gonna sit there and say is, man, that happened to me before. I feel your pain. And that's pretty much it. Some people might be there to console, if you tap on the shoulder, but at the end of the day, it's on you. You have to move on. You gotta keep it moving. You cannot let stuff like that bother you and stuff. And just learn from that. Like, yo, I know I ain't gonna go out my way for XYZ. Let a person earn that privilege in your life for you to be doing special things like that for them. But don't go ahead painting yourself to be the victim all the time and saying how this person did you wrong and stuff like that. Because if you keep repeating that stuff to yourself, eventually you're gonna get real angry about it. You're gonna get real pissed off. And the next person that come in your life, again, you're gonna hold them to some crazy high standard or something like that, or you're gonna send them through flaming hoops and stuff, trying to get them to win over your trust and win over your approval, because you looking at them and judging them based off of what something that your ex did, trying to put up a shield to see to it that they don't do it again. But at the same token, you inviting them to your life because you really want them to be in your life. You just don't want to get screwed over like that again. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. We all adults out here. You cannot control people's actions like that. You just got to move on. Okay? You got to move on. That's just, it's simple. Just stop it with the victim rule. All right? And another thing that's going to help you, well, I won't say, yeah, it'll help you. I'm going to say that. When you finally do move on, and you finally doing your thing, and you back, you feel new, you feel rejuvenated, you feel good again, don't go back up there on social media and try to stunt and bloviate about yourself and go stunting on your ex and all that stuff and go throwing jabs and all that stuff like that. And just don't do that, man. Again, to show people how hurt you was and let people kind of know what they could do to throw you off. Because who's to say, listen, if you get another person, you get a new girl, right? You get a new man or something. The last thing you want to do is go up on social media, stunting with them. Oh, look at me now. I got me a bad bitch. Oh, I got me this fine. You don't want to do that. Okay, just don't do it. Don't do it. Because who's to say that the same problem that happened with your ex can't happen with them? Then you was up there stunting on social media with them. Next thing you know, you don't think anybody gonna notice y'all was up there lovey-dovey on social media. Then all of a sudden you snuck like a thief in the middle of the night and you start taking all their pictures off. Their pictures not on the background no more. Their pictures not on any of your stuff. That's a telltale sign. Then you stop talking about them on social media all of a sudden. Y'all used to post up your food together. You used to do this together. You used to do that together. Now all of a sudden you don't do that. You thought you was clear out the blue because you had a new man or you had a new girl. And then next thing you know, a year or two later, they spoil you. You get what I'm saying? So you got to just move on. Keep your stuff quiet. Keep your stuff secret. Especially with social media, just go on about your business. Don't be out here trying to put on for social media with a new person, or if you got a person left you because of your weight or something like that, you out there now, you showing off your curves or whatever, you out here, your ex left you because she thought you was broke, you ain't had no money, now you out here stunting with the new cars, and this, that, and the third. That's being young and wet behind the ears. Any person who got money, no, listen. Money attract things. usually attract things that you really don't want in your life. Attract a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Like, it attract a lot of people who want your money. It attract a lot of girls who just thirsty for your money. They don't love you. You know what I'm saying? People don't care about you because they ain't benefiting off that anyway. That money you showing on the internet, they ain't paying none of their bills. Them cars you showing up there, they not getting rides in them cars. You understand that the houses or whatever you posting, they not living in them. They don't really care. It's just fact. And not only that, but when you try to come through your old neighborhood and stuff, and them people who don't got what you got, guess what you are now? You the lick now. Yeah. You got a target on your head now. Now, you looking like the hyena who's wounded in front of the pack of hungry lions. So don't do that. You know what I mean? Just don't do the same thing with the girls with the curves. You lost your weight now. You want to stunt on your ex. Listen, if it's meant for him to see you again, they will see you again. God will see to it. They will see you again. Same thing for the men out here. Same thing. If it's meant for you to show up on your ex, you never know. You was broke and you just happened to go to the supermarket one day. You pulling up in a nice car. She just happened to be shopping at the same supermarket, happened to see you all decked out, nice, dressed up, and you got your new chick with you. Never know. God work in mysterious ways like that. It happens. Trust me. If it's meant for them to see you on top of your game, it is. But as long as you on top of your game and you moved on, you're doing better now, that stuff shouldn't matter. If you move forward with yourself, never stop to go back and look in the past to try to stunt on people. Only look back in the past to see how far you've came, and that is pretty much my message for this episode. That's a few ways how you can move on and get over a breakup. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna happen overnight. But at the same token, you gotta work towards that, and you got to let things go. Control what you can control. You can't control somebody staying in your life. They can't control you staying in their lives. Control what you can control. You can control your attitude towards things. You can control how you let things affect you and bother you. You can control you moving on and saying, you know what? Who cares? I'm moving on in my life. You got one life to live. Don't sit there and let it just go by the wayside because you caught up dwelling over somebody and all that stupid stuff. Like, come on now. There's plenty of fish in the sea. There's plenty of men out here in the world. There's plenty of women. There's plenty enough to go around. So just move on. And like that, everybody, it's your boy, Mr. Motivator here. Thank y'all once again for tuning in for this kind of long episode. I didn't really mean to drag it on for this long, but things happen. So I'll catch y'all on the next episode, y'all. If you like this episode, you feel what I'm saying, you know what to do now. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And please do, you can always share this video. I appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. Trying to get my content out there more. Keep getting a little too close to this mic, but I'm trying to get my content out there more, and get more seen and active to people who really need to hear this content and get these good messages out here I got for the world. So, all right, I'll catch you on the next episode. Leave a comment below if you feel what I'm saying as well. I'll catch you on the next episode, y'all. Move on with your life. Be better. Stop getting caught up in the past. It's your boy, Mr. Motivated, y'all. Catch y'all on the next episode, y'all. I'm out.